All right, guys. Are you ready or not, bro?
Bro, hurry up, man.
Got stuff to do, bro.
Come on, man. Like, are you filming or what?
Ready? Master.
Shorts.
Looking up the shorts.
Looking up the shouts. Let's go. Wait, ready? Clap again.
All right, guys, welcome back to Cut to the Chase. We had a little hiatus, but we are back. You catch that word? Hiatus. Yo, wow. But we're back, guys. I'm Leon, if you're new here, and I'm Alfie, and we are Cut to the Chase. Our goal here is that we would be a wholesome podcast, guys. Today, the title of the episode is Where the Heck Have We Been? Some things have happened in life. Life's been busy. We've seen each other. Life's been lifing. Life has been lifing. That's my Instagram bio at the moment, you know? Life be lifing. Does that ever work? Nah, I don't think so, but it sounds good. But guys, we are back. We've got lots of things to get through today, but we are talking about where we've been, what we've been up to, and what our goal is moving forward. Yeah, we were chatting about this earlier. 20 consistent episodes. 100%. The fact that we had to go to do a workout at 8 o'clock so that we kind of set up today. Yeah. So testimony to how committed we're going to be with committed. I've got more committed coming in this episode that you don't know about too. So with that in mind, guys, let's get into it. Looking forward to this episode.
All right, so as we have in our previous episodes, we're going to start with a little bit of game.
Yeah.
A little bit of an icebreaker. I was thinking during our time off that I'm going to give this segment a name.
Let's go.
We're going to call it, Are You Not Entertained?
Nice.
What is that from? Gladiator or 300? Are you not entertained? I think it's Gladiator.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's Gladiator.
The last time I saw Gladiator was like when I was 15.
Really?
Yeah. No one fact checked that, because if you find out how old I am and then you go back 15 years,
bro.
It's like, I wasn't even out that time.
I watched the second one recently. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it lives in the shadow of Gladiator 1.
Out of 10.
I think it was good. I would give it a 7. 7 out of 10.
Nice.
Here's actually what happened.
Bro, that's pretty high.
I went to the cinema. Holly, I don't know where Holly was. Holly was away. Oh, she was in the UK. Whilst we haven't been filming, Holly's been in the UK. Yeah. And I decided I'm going to go to the cinema on my own one night. I went to watch Gladiator 2.
So normal.
Yeah, bro, I enjoyed it. It was good. I booked the ticket. I thought it started at 9. Turns out it started at 10.
Oh, so you were there
PM.
an hour early. Oh, whoa.
PM, bro.
You were there 12 hours
Or maybe,
early.
sorry. It was meant to start at 8. It started at 9 PM.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the film is it's 2 hours plus. And I remember sitting there thinking, bro, by the time they get through credits, by the time they get through, the adverts and all that credits.
Credits at the start of the movie. Wow, that's crazy.
But by the time they get through everything, it's going to be like 11:30 by the time I get out. I'm 100% falling asleep. Read in cinema in Altona. The cinema chairs are comfy too.
So good. Sweaty though.
But testament to the movie, I stayed awake the whole time.
Oh, nice.
The whole time.
Yeah.
It was a little bit weird when they put sharks in the Colosseum. They did like something where they flooded it with water and put sharks in there. And I was like, this is a bit far-fetched. But other than that, it was good.
Is that like the other day when we were talking about how they found a whale in the Amazon?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I asked Google whether can a snake swallow a whale?
Guys, this guy, this guy and our wives were having dinner. This guy goes, 100% a giant anaconda can swallow a whale. Dead facts. It was gospel truth. And Michaela was the one to be like, bro, check your facts. I don't think that's right. And in my head, I was like, nah, bro, I think you're way off there, bro. I think you're way off. Anyway, he checked it with Google and she told you.
I've never heard Google give a definitive answer like how she did last night.
Yeah, all right, Google, shut up.
No.
Bro, I just don't know what you were thinking. What sort of a giant...
Bro, come on, bro.
First of all, what anacondas have you seen?
Have you not heard of the 20-footers and the 30-footers?
Yeah, bro, but a whale is big. It's thick, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's getting its mouth around
whale?
that whole whale. Yeah, maybe a baby whale.
See,
I don't know.
Specifically say a freaking fully grown 150-year-old whale. Right.
Anyway, let's get on with the game. So, Are You Not Entertained? Today, we had prepared a game when we were storyboarding for today's episode. Mm-hmm. I've scrapped it. We've got a brand new thing that we're going to do.
Well,
that you're not aware of.
Do you realize that cost me $24 at the cafe? That's why we went to the cafe, man.
Well, I went home, I was having a shower, I was
Jeez,
getting
I had
ready.
a
I was like,
freaking
you know
chicken
what?
wrap.
I think I got another game, so scrap it. So what we're going to do is, in line with our culture, so British, New Zealand, I am going to present to you 3 British snacks. And I want you, well, first of all, do you know British snacks well? Like,
Nah, I've heard it on a few other episodes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 British snacks. I'm going to blindfold you and see if you know what they are.
Sure.
All right, see if you know what the snack is. Chances are you won't, but that's okay. And then we're going to taste test. I want you to give me a score out of 10 as to what you think that snack is, and we're going to see if we have the same wavelength on how good snacks are.
Have you got snacks here?
Bro, I got snacks.
Wait, do I have snacks?
Yeah, snacks for you. I bought snacks
Oh,
for
so
you.
this is just me.
Just for you. I already know what they taste like.
I'll do next one. Yeah,
I already
yeah,
know
yeah.
what they taste like, so
Next episode.
you bring me some snacks. All right,
Yeah.
but before we start there, so I got a whiteboard for you. Here's a whiteboard. Gee, I got these. Has Michaela got one of these?
Yeah, actually, she got it as a present from work.
Bro, straight facts, this is incredible.
I tried it on, and my eyes were instantly hot.
It does get hot. So for those of you who don't know at home,
I'm a
this
hot guy.
is it's an electronic sleep mask. It heats up, it massages your eyes, and it plays music to you. Bro, at first, I bought this for Holly when she was flying back to the UK. I was like, oh, I'll get you this for the plane. I was like, I think it's a bit of a gimmick. I don't know if it's going to work. I unboxed it. I tried it. I've got a picture. Maybe we can share it with the people. I unboxed it. I put it on, bro. Within 5 minutes, I was gone. I was gone.
Really?
Yeah, middle of the day.
See, I got too, when I tried Chase's one on, I got too uncomfortable.
Are you happy to wear this today?
Sure.
All right. We'll make it a little bit bigger. All right. Yeah, you put that on.
Wait, so
I'm going to give you the snacks, and you're going to try and blind test eat them. Remember, I made this game up about 20 minutes ago in the shower, so if it falls, it falls. That's all good. Bro, they look good on you, man. They look good on you. All right. First snack. We're going to warm into it. We're going to warm into it. So,
look, I'm not a cheater, but I can.
Can you see?
Okay, nah, I can't see now.
I'm going to show the people at home what it is. This is what we got today. So I'm not going to give you any of my personal information about this. I'm just going to let you try it and tell me
What
what
do I
you,
do with
tell me what you
this
think.
board?
I don't know, bro. We'll do that in a bit.
Oh, I see.
All right. Wait, shall I pass you one? I'll pass you two. I'll pass you two.
Bro, you better not
right.
set me up, bro.
Go, bro. Have a little go.
Bro, what the heck is this?
Try it, bro. Just try it one more time.
Bro, it tastes burnt. It tastes burnt coffee.
Yep.
Yeah,
Burnt coffee.
yeah.
Do you want to have a smell of the packet? Here, come here. Bring your head over. Yeah, I'll pass you the packet. Sorry, bro.
Wow.
Right, first of all, do you know what they are?
No,
Okay, no guesses whatsoever.
no.
All right. So that was a Twiglet. Probably one of Britain's. Actually, no, I'm not going to give you that information because that'll give away what I think about it.
Can I leave this on?
Yeah, bro.
Can I have a look at it?
Leave it on for now. You want to look at the thing?
Yeah.
Packet? That's a Twiglet.
What's the?
I actually don't know what
what's
flavor
the
it is. It just
Bruh,
says.
you gave me.
It just says.
You gave me something with no flavor.
High in fiber, oven baked, not fried. It says entertain your senses. Only Twiglets
They
give
were
you the
definitely
distinctive knobbly shape combined with a zingy taste, apparently, and crunchy bite for all-round sensual satisfaction. Wow, that's a little bit... Bro, what the heck is
Why
going on
did
here?
you give me a sensual?
Crunchies... It literally just says crunchy, savory, whole wheat sticks. It doesn't have a flavor. Let's check the ingredients.
It tastes like burnt.
Ingredients, we've got whole wheat flour, vegetable oils, flavoring, salt, vegetable extract, more salt, potassium. Why did you put salt on there twice? Potassium chloride, magnesium chloride, and white pepper. Maybe it's the pepper. All right, so what we're going to do now On the count of 3, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. We're going to say a number out of 10 on how we would rate these. 10 being like God tier, so good. 1 being like, I don't even want to touch it again. Okay?
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 2. Oh!
Yeah, I'm more 2. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more 2.
Why would you give it a 3?
I don't know.
It just tastes of nothing, right? It's just
I don't know why I gave that a 3.
it gives me like Vegemite, Marmite vibes.
I was thinking, like, I was trying to put myself in a situation where I would be like, oh, yeah, I want some Twiggies. Wait, what is it called?
Twiglets. Yeah. Nah. Okay, cool. Next one.
All right.
Put your thing back on. All right, next one. We're going to cleanse the palate slightly. Hey, you know, at the start we said that you were committed to the podcast.
Oh, gee, do not give me anything dodgy.
Now, I'm going to hand you a glass in a moment. Be careful with the glass. I'm going to show the fans at home what it is that we've got.
Can I smell it first?
Nah, because it might give it away.
What?
Just drink it, bro.
I don't know why ginger beer is in my head.
You have to trust me. Just drink it, and then it will hopefully cleanse your palate. Right, don't drop the glass. You got it?
Do I just taste
Yeah,
it?
just give it a drink.
Oh, that's yum. It's a ginger beer or ginger ale.
It is not. Any other guesses on what it is?
Is it from the UK?
It's from the United Kingdom. That's very important. It's from the United Kingdom. I'm going to try some because I haven't had some in ages.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, damn, that brings back memories.
That's yum.
Isn't it good, man?
That's actually really good.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
There's
I
a
like
story behind this drink too, but I can't remember what the story is.
that. Do I take off my mask?
Yep, you can take off your mask. You don't know what it is?
No.
That is Iron Brew. You heard of Iron Brew before?
Nah, never.
This is Iron Brew. It's actually from Scotland. It's not a English thing. It's a Scottish thing. And there's a story behind it, but I wish I could remember, but I don't know the story. That's Iron Brew.
That's yum.
It's tasty, huh?
Yeah,
I know you're not
it
on
tastes
fizzies,
like-
but it's commitment.
It's in between like ginger ale and ginger beer.
Yeah, bro.
It's a little bit of both. What's the flavor?
It's Iron Brew. That's the flavor.
Is this like this seems like a thing in the UK? There is no flavors. It's just it is what it is.
We make it ourselves.
What flavor is it? Twiglet.
It's
What
very-
flavor is it? Iron Brew.
It's from Scotland. Scotland. The Scottish are very, very proud of their Iron Brew. Very proud.
Oh, that's why you said it. United Kingdom.
Yeah, that's right. When we were kids, we used to be able to get these like.
You can't claim that as English.
I said Great Britain, United Kingdom. We used to be able to get these like lolly sticks. You ever heard of a wham bar? No. Nah, they're like what we would call lollies here, right? It's just like a sweet stick. And they used to have Iron Brew ones. And, oh, bro, they used to slap.
That'd be yum.
10p from the ice cream man. Right, you ready for your final one?
That was good. I really liked that one.
I think the only way is up, bro. I think it's going to get better for you.
Don't set me up, G. That's that gaslight, eh?
All right. Here is our next one. For those of you at home. Right, are you ready? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna like rip this off. I'm just gonna hand it to you, and you're just gonna take a bite.
Do you know what makes me feel like that this is safe? That I can hear the package opening.
Some sort of comfort. in the package.
If I did not hear that packet open, I'm throwing that out. Bro. I'm straight spitting it out.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna hand it to you. All right,
Wait, is this the whole thing?
this is it. Yeah.
Wait,
You gotta take a bite. Don't feel it. Just take a bite of it.
is it open?
Yeah, it's open. Yeah.
Oh, it's a muesli bar.
These things are good.
The textures are weird, but that's yum.
Yum, huh? Any idea what it is?
Nah. But I'm trying to remember what this tastes like. There's a chocolate here in Australia that tastes like this.
I think maybe like a Boost bar. You know, like in favorites, the Boost.
Yeah. No, but it's got a lot of caramel in it. It's like in between a Mara and a Boost.
In between a Moro and a Boost. Does it have crunchy stuff in it?
No. Oh, does this have?
No, does the one you're thinking about?
No. Right, that's yum.
Good, eh?
Oh, that's really good.
That's all down your top. Yeah, there you go. So, no ideas what that was? I'll tell you the ingredients.
Go.
It's chewy. Do we call it nougat or nugget? Chewy nougat, crunchy cereal, chocolate, obviously, and then a heap of other crap. It's a double-decker. Double-decker. Staple within the UK. Love a good double-decker. Fun fact.
Doesn't double-decker mean something else?
It's a bus. It's a 2-story bus. And you don't see many of those in Australia.
You've heard double-decker?
No, bro. What do you mean?
No.
Wholesome podcast, G.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that is wholesome. That's
All right,
sure.
all right. So we're gonna we don't need to do the whiteboards. I'll take your whiteboard. Out of
What was the point of this?
I was gonna do the ratings out of 10.
Yeah.
Did we rate the Iron Brew? We didn't. Okay. Out of 10 on 1, 2, 3, we're gonna rate the Iron Brew. Do you need to test it again? Or are you good?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
8.
6. Oh, damn.
Nah, that was up there.
8.
I really like that.
Yeah, it is good.
And look, I love my fizzies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I was off it the whole year last year.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
It's my kryptonite.
Commitment to the episode.
Yeah, it was my kryptonite.
All right.
that was
8.
yum.
Nice. That's good. You'd put it up there.
Yeah.
Can't get it anywhere other than Coles International section.
Okay, let's go.
Woolworths.
Chocolate.
Yeah. All right. Chocolate.
Double decker.
Ready? Out of 3. 1, 2, 3, 7.
6.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed double decker. So.
My thing, the reason why I gave it a 6 is because it was nice. But I'm not a chocolate guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a sweets guy. I'm a savory. I love savory.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, hopefully you're entertained, guys.
Yum.
Let's get into what we're going to get through in today's episode.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Look,
Do
bro,
you
I again committed to the podcast and thank you for not stitching me up.
Nah.
Because
you're all good.
I was thinking nah, this guy's gonna stitch me up, bro.
Nah. I'm not like that, bro.
The worst thing would be the end of the pod.
Yeah.
If you gave me that hot chip challenge, done.
Which one?
The hot chip challenge?
You don't like hot chips?
No, you know that one hot chip?
No.
Oh, right. Next episode.
But I don't do hot stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can try it. I'm happy to try
Nah,
it.
bro. If we do try it, it'll have to be at the end of the pod.
Is it bad?
From what I've seen, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm committed. I mean, I look at Hot Wings,
What's your commitment?
the podcast Hot Wings. I love watching that. I reckon I wouldn't make it past level 2. I'd commit, but
I think I would make it to level 4.
my chili is not good. 4? You like chili though? Hey?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just gotta put in the hours. Do the reps.
Gotta do the reps,
Gotta
bro.
do the reps, in and out of the bathroom.
Aw. Those squats in.
Wholesome, nice. So this is one of the segments we always do, right? Which is, we call it Talk of the Shop.
Yeah.
And it's just addressing the talk of the shop. What would be a normal talking point. But today, one of our talking points was the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Which is?
Where the heck have we been?
Yeah. Where
have we been? I mean, that is talk of the shop, bro. Because every time I go somewhere, I say it we've got millions of followers. I mean, people in the gym are always like, where's the podcast? Or I see people that I haven't seen for a while, oh, what are you up to with the podcast?
100%, yeah.
So it has been talk of the shop. And we have been not present for a while. And some of those reasons were, do you want to share?
Yeah, so one of the segments that we always tend to do on our podcast is Talk of the Shop. And I think we've got a few talking points of this segment, which is our main one, which is what?
Elephant in the room, which is where the heck have we been? We haven't been here for a few months, so
100%. Yeah, it's actually been a few months,
bro.
When we were catching up this morning and talking about, when was our last episode, and realized that it was October or something.
It was we did the episode with the girls. We went to California, probably just after that.
Yeah, we went to New Zealand.
Yeah,
came back. Yeah. So it's been hectic, right?
Yeah,
it's been hectic. We've been on a wild ride. It's also last year was our first year trying this podcasting, and trying to keep it as wholesome as possible, but also trying to figure out what the balance is between podcast, our businesses, and how that merges even with family as well.
Yeah.
And it's been hectic. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, I think it's been good. Like, I think everything that's kind of been happening in life is like all positive things, nothing like negative to report. But I think that one of the things that you and I talked about when we first took this project on and first thought, what do we want to do with this, is like, you know, be real, open and honest about our experiences in life, and then professionally, how can we, you know, offer something to the world that's wholesome. And I think, like, life has just become really busy, and that's sometimes what happens, right? Seasons come, and as you mentioned, we both have businesses that we're trying to run, and I think we noticed that when we were doing the earlier episodes, whilst they were really fun and we had a great time, they were taking time afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Like, the setup's cool, the set's awesome, we got the equipment, we were like, you know, I love doing the content, like that's my jam. And then the after part was like, ooh, like there's a lot of work here in editing, social media, like all of these things. Yeah. And we recognized that, well, maybe we should get a third person to help us with that, right?
Yeah. Which we've had like a few people like willing to help us out, which has been amazing. And like we're still in contact with those people as well. And that's been cool. But like, that's with our experience over the last month, like we actually did film 2 episodes. Yeah. And we brought someone in on the journey with us, and it just didn't work out. Yeah. And so those 2 episodes, like sadly, like we had to give up and let them go. But it doesn't mean that we can't bring those 2 episodes back. For sure. Yeah.
100%. I think there's a lot of good content in those episodes, which 100%. We will definitely bring back. But, you know, I think as well, whilst filming the podcast is really important and getting content out to people is super important, there's also a lot of like personal growth in doing projects like this.
Yeah, 100%.
And I know personally, over the last couple of months, with like the challenges that we had as a team and stuff, that there was a lot of personal growth. There was a lot of like talking about boundaries, or like what is acceptable, what isn't acceptable, all of these things. And so, I don't think that that's wasted time at all. You know.
Nah. And it's just like business, right? Like I'd never see an opportunity that was put in front of me, and if it's like failed or whatever, it's never that I failed, but I've learned so much from those things. So like, you know, you only win and you only learn.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, I think it's a saying that like most people in business that I've like, you know, spoken to and stuff, it's like, now count your losses as learning opportunities. Yeah. And bro, like we grew together in it as well. Like, you know, the fact that like we're both 2 completely different people, that we came together for a project, and that we could have those tough conversations. Yeah. Like between like, you know, I had to take the hit because it was a connection that I had made, and I was like, nah man, I have to put my hand up. Yeah. And like I know like, you know, you're a really good friend of mine as well, but like at some point like you just have to take accountability for when things that you've brought into the relationship is like, all right, like, you know, like I put my hand up, bro, like sorry about that, but then how do we move on from this?
Yeah, for sure. And I reckon I noticed that in you. Like I noticed that like you were owning that, oh, you know, like I did bring this connection in, and I thought that this would be good, and we tried it and it didn't quite work out. And, you know, like I think that is what's the word? Like, I think that that's an important trait, like to take ownership of like, you know what? Like, I put my head out and it didn't quite work, and I'm gonna wear that didn't work. And that also means like, you know, when I look at it, I'm like, bro, quick to forgive, bro. It doesn't even matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I think that we grew closer as a result of that. Yeah. Like some 100%. Of those tricky conversations, like me even being like, hey bro, like, this situation's not on. Like, what are we going to do to fix it? Yeah. Instead of being like, oh, you know what? It's all good. Just forget about it. Let it move on. Like, I was like, no. Let's like stand firm to our values and be like, hey, like this is not cool. Let's work out what we're going to do going forward.
Especially like when we started this, right? Like we started this for the reason of we want wholesome podcasts. We feel like we give like wholesome content and like, you know, just an insight from us two, like, you know, to help anyone and everyone. But it's also like, it's our values and beliefs that we set at the start. Yeah. Like, you know, we we want to encourage people that are around us,
Yeah.
and also encourage people that are watching and that like might find our content interesting.
Yeah.
It's encouraging them to be like, hey man, like stand on business.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, if you have values and beliefs, don't fold.
Yeah.
Don't fold to the, like, you know, to what everyone else is saying and stuff.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
stay close to your values and what you believe in. And like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that like, it's been very satisfying for us in this learning process.
Really, yeah,
Like,
I've
you know?
learned heaps. It's been really wholesome.
Yeah.
And like, you know, one of the things that I've been doing during our time off is like working on the workshops, which maybe we'll talk about later. But in the workshop, I talk about core values that I've been delivering. And, you know, core values are like, they're present even in the midst of challenges.
Yeah.
Like, core value is integrity. Awesome. What does that mean? Well, it means that even in the midst of like really difficult and uncomfortable conversations, I'm going to hold integrity to be like, hey, no, we agreed to this. Let's try and like sort this out. And so, yeah, bro. But that is what it is. What have you been up to during the last couple of months? What have you been going through with your business?
Man, it's been great, bro. Like, it's, well, we had Christmas and stuff and New Year's and stuff. So that was when we got back from, whoa, bro, it's that drink, bro.
That Iron Brews
Jeez,
coming
that
back for
Iron
a
Brews.
second round.
Woo. But like, since we got back from New Zealand, it was like, which was in October, it's just been full on ever since.
Yeah.
In terms of like, so this thing in barbering, right? Like, if you look at a calendar, there are times when it's like really busy, and then there are times where it just dips a little.
Yeah.
And like, from October to pretty much Feb, like we're in Feb now, it's pretty much riding high.
Okay, yeah.
It rides high, especially if you're like a really busy barber, like, you know, and you have a really big clientele like that. From October, pretty much, like, yeah, it's like pretty much hits its highest peak. And that's like, that's also from when I will tell like my clients, like from pretty much August, hey, like, if you're thinking about getting your haircuts in November and December, like, please book them like now ahead of time.
Yeah.
And also post Christmas and New Year's, because like there's all these trends that happen with like barbering where it's just part of the calendar where it's like Christmas, New Year's, then it's like school holidays, then it's going back to work.
Yeah.
So there's all these reasons to get your haircut. And so like if you don't put them in, like, you know, it like gets pretty hectic. So
I mean, I've noticed that too, right? Like I come to your shop to get my haircut and it's like, oh yeah, I'm always last minute, bro. Like, I need to get a haircut like in 2 days time because I've got something going on. Alfie's booked out for the next 2 weeks. Oh,
yeah.
I think on Friday I called Bon at like 3:50. Hey G, I got a workshop on Saturday. Can you fit me in? He's like, yeah, bro, come down.
Come down. Yeah.
Don't do that. Book your appointments, guys. Don't do that.
But it's like, honestly, bro, like for years, even when I first started barbering, it's just how it's always been with dudes.
Yeah.
Dudes just always, the main excuse, bro, that like every dude will give me is that like, man, like I just don't know what my life is up to in 4 weeks' time. You know? And I'm like, yeah, bro, I get that, but like, surely you can book your appointment and then work things around it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's all part of like, especially being a business owner now, like if I don't book things in, I'm always last minute.
Yeah.
So like when I'm organized, I make sure that like if I'm having a meeting with someone or if I've got like multiple meetings, like I'm straight to my calendar.
Yeah.
Boom, chuck it in. And I've got 2 calendars, one for work and then one for home.
Yeah.
If it's anything to do with home, I'm putting it in because Michaela needs to know. Like, you know, and then same vice versa for her.
Yeah.
If there's anything which I honestly hardly check. I honestly hardly check that calendar, bro. But
that's
like,
me and Holly. She's always like, bro, it's been in the calendar for a month. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I'm
like, you know, but my work calendar, bro, I know that to a T.
Yep,
like,
same.
And like we had like, you know, a disagreement. Oh, yeah, whatever it is. But like, you know, it was all based on communication. Like, you know, I had this work meeting. She didn't know. She thought we were hanging out, like all of this. And it all became this big thing.
Yeah.
But like, I was so proud of us that we could like talk through that.
Yeah.
And we ended up like communicating with that like really well.
Yeah, nice, bro.
You know, through that moment. And it was, again, like, you know, with dudes, like, man, just check it in your calendar.
Yeah.
I say to dudes, it's one of my, I don't think it's a sale pitch or whatever, it's a lot easier to book your appointment in and reschedule it
Yeah.
than it is to try and find the appointment.
Well, this is what I always like. I do think about this. I'm like, bro, I just like, especially if you've got a fade, right? Like I like to get my haircut maybe every 10 days to 2 weeks max. I should just book it in straight after the fact that I've just like when I pay, oh, bro, just book in for 10 days time.
Yeah. It's actually become a lot harder to book with me now because it's something that I've always wanted to do as a barber, but like, and it does make it harder for me again, but like it also makes it future proof, like, you know, for the business is that I do recurring bookings for people now.
Yeah, nice.
And so like for my clients, like say, like it's a Friday, every second Friday at 10 o'clock, that's your appointment.
That's your spot, yeah.
And so like a lot of people have been coming in like, bro, I can't get in. Like, you know, what is it? Like you're so busy and all of this.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, it's just because like most
These
of my
are the
clients
clients
are
now.
all recurring bookings now.
Yeah.
And like to me, it gives me a peace of mind that I know that in a month's time or
100%, bro.
throughout the whole year, those days will be booked. It does make it harder for me to go on holidays, but like again, bro, like these people are such great customers and like great clients that, bro, most of them have become friends.
Yeah.
That I just have a conversation. Hey, like,
Same.
look, I'm going away this day. I'll squeeze you in the week before. Well, usually the week before, not when I get back. But
Well, I think,
generally.
like, I mean, I would do that with my therapy clients, right? Like, they wouldn't just call me and be like, hey, I need a session tomorrow. Like, for the most part, 90% of the time, at the end of every session, it's like, all right, should we book in for next week or the week after?
Yeah.
And it's a reoccurring thing. It helps with predictability for me, but also it's commitment for the client as well.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, I'm, like, committed to this journey.
Yeah.
So it just kind of makes sense. That
Yeah,
you do that.
100%. It's also like for someone who doesn't run a business, like if you're just a client or a customer, like understand that it does make it easier for the person who's running the business.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you might never like run your own business or whatever, and that might be all good. Like, you know, it's cool. But like, it's that one step that will help that person that you're obviously, you like going to that business and all of that. Is that one extra step to be like, yeah, bro, I'll support you by like booking in advance.
for sure. Yeah.
Like, you know, but by all means, bro, if you don't like where you're going, don't go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So yeah.
No, that's good, bro. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
How about you, bro? What's been going on in the life of Mr. Heine?
What's been going on? Gym's been going nicely.
Yeah.
Like I see all, because I've got the gym and the therapy business and other things. I see it as like seasons, and like I go through a season where like I'm like more involved in the gym, and then I go through a season where like people don't see me for a little while. I feel like I've been through a season where people hadn't seen me for a little while. Just like I was still there, still doing everything that needed to be done, but like it didn't require as much of my energy and intensity.
Yeah.
Which is cool, like to let some of the systems roll out and see what happens. But the gym's awesome, man. I love it. It's such a good community of people.
Yeah.
Like, which is the main thing that we want, is a good like community of people that just enjoy training.
How's that been like trying to build a community?
Yeah.
Especially with a gym, because I do the same thing like with with the shop. Like it's just trying to create like great community with these people.
I think it comes from like, again, integrity, like we talked about earlier. Us as people, like what values do me and Holly hold as like the leaders of that community, and then instilling that in some of our key people that are in the team. So like the people that we've got coaching, like we have reoccurring meetings and things like that. This is who we are. This is what we do. Like talk about any issues. And then honestly, bro, whether I'm missing something, but it just works.
Yeah.
It just works. Like I don't have to like recently we had an influx of new people into the community. We've had a few people come through the doors, which is awesome. And so I'm a little bit more present, right? I'm like, you know, like almost trying to kind of like lead with actions, not just send them an email. These are our core values. This is what we want to do. It's like, be present, like interact with people.
It's also important for them to see you face.
Yeah.
Sorry, to see you face.
See you face.
See you face to
see
face.
my face. But like just kind of like embody those core values. Lead by example.
Yeah.
Recently, I had a really good chat with one of the members, and they're quite new, probably been to the gym for like 2 or 3 months. I maybe told you and Michaela this story. And this lady, she was like, hey, are you a Christian?
Oh, yes.
I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, Christian. And she's like, I knew it. And like, she basically was brand new to CrossFit, had never done CrossFit before, like just kind of thrown herself into this new way of training and stuff like that. But she was like, you know, one of the things that kept me here was the culture. Like, I knew something was different. And for me, as like, you know, as like the leader of that community, that was like, I was like, bro, that is what I want. Like 100%. Over dollars, that is what I want. Like
100%,
that people would come and recognize that mine and Holly's heart is that we want to build a community of people that are just passionate about like their health and fitness, but also community and loving people and just being good people.
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so good, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool, like, being that point of difference. Like, you know, like, there are a lot of people that will realize that when you walk into a place, like, man, like, this place feels different.
Yeah.
You know, like, good and bad, too. Like, you walk into a place and you're just like, I don't get the vibe.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and you're not being judgmental, but it's like, well, like, do I align with what this business aligns with? Like, you know, do I want to be present in this place?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, I think that really helps people make their decisions on where they go to spend their life, like in terms of gym and where you cut your hair and where you eat and all of those places, like the people that you want to support.
Yeah.
Bro, like, same thing in the shop. Like, and I've always heard that from a lot of people, like, say to me that, like, Alf, like, you're so different. Like, what is it like about you? Bro, and again, like you say, with seasons, bro, I've gone through seasons.
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah. Seasons.
I've seasoned. Like, I've seasoned. But, like, you know, I've definitely gone through, like, you know, my rough patch and, like, you know, done when I moved here, done all of the partying and all of that. But, like, I still knew that, like, you know, in my core that I was like, hey, man, like, is this the life that you want to live?
Yeah.
Like, you know, with your wife, with, like, your future family and all of that. And I think that's just become more present as I got into business. Like, it's like, no, like, again, like what we talked about, like, values, core values and stuff. I was like, nah, I'll stick to my core values.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's gotten me to where I am today. Like, and if I stick at it, like, you know, there's not much that can let me down via my decisions, you know?
And it gets easier with time, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, one thing that happened whilst we weren't here, I turned 30.
Ooh,
I hit a new decade.
Yeah, bro.
Turned 30.
Instantly, your back was sore, eh?
Bro, knees, back, everything, hips. Oh. No, but I think as you get older as well, I don't mean to generalize for everybody, but from my experience, I become less concerned about what other people think of me.
Yeah.
And act in alignment with, like, who do I want to be as a person?
Yeah.
You know, like, maybe partying and doing all those things isn't what I want to do. So therefore, it's actually okay to maybe not be involved in that. And people might be like, why? But that's just not who I want.
And it's that thing too, like, you know, you don't want to discourage people that are going through that.
Nah,
like, you know, you don't want to be like,
not what I want.
bro, like, what the heck are you doing? Like, partying and all that. But it's like, man, like, maybe you just need to go through it. Like, you know, you need to find out for yourself.
I have some close friends that just flipping love a rave. Yeah. And there's actually nothing wrong with that.
Bro, straight up. Honestly, like, some of the boys that I know that are, like, honestly, some of the most gun people. Yeah. Like, especially, like, a lot of my clients, like, they love a good party and I feel like they just find, as they get older, they find different reasons for why they like it. Yeah. Like, you know, when you're young and you're single, you're like, oh, all them baddies are around.
The baddies.
But then, roll your eyes back like that? Huh? Roll your eyes back like that?
We got to get that on the button, bro.
We got to get it. But, like, you know, and then as you get older, you're just like, let's just say, for example, right, like house music. I definitely didn't like house music. Yeah. Hated it in New Zealand. And I thought techno was house music. I was, because that's all I heard in New Zealand. You either had hip hop clubs or you had, like, you know, techno clubs or whatever. And I was like, bro, this music is trash. Yeah. Like, this is annoying. Then I moved to Australia and I start going to, like, these, like, house music clubs and all of that. And I'm like, ooh.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit
like,
bougie.
this is different. Like, you know, you've got deep house, you've got, like, whatever other house there is, like normal house. House. But, like, you know, you just start to, so you're going for, like, the party, you're like, drink, get drunk, like all of this. And now some of my clients that are still into house music that are, like, around my age or older, they're just like, music, man. The music is amazing. The vibe that it can create, like, especially with some DJs these days. Yeah, for sure. Like, there's a reason why, like, someone like Carl Cox, like, you know, I'm not sure
he came to Melbourne recently.
He lives in Melbourne.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
true.
Yeah, he's a
Was he retired and then came out of retirement? There's some sort of story there. He DJ'd recently.
He does this thing over, I think it's over summer. It's called the bro, I'm gonna butcher this. It's called the disco something. Like
He played near the gym at Pika.
Recently,
yeah.
But like right, dude's like, I'm not gonna like go at him like this, but dude's a lot older than like, most DJs and stuff. But bro, the music that dude produces, like
it?
young people can get it and old people can get it.
Yeah.
Like, like you'll see like some of the clients that come through, like all of the in their 20s, they're like, oh man, went to Carl Cox, it was sick. And then you see some of my clients that are like in their 40s and they're like, bro, went to Carl Cox, sick. I left at 7 p.m.
That's
like,
cool.
but
Yeah. We have a couple in the gym and they're such good people and they're an older couple. I don't mean, if they're watching, I don't mean to offend you. You're a little bit older than I am.
Yeah, Carl Cox, if you're watching this, I didn't say that you're old. I'm just saying you're old.
But bro, yeah, exactly that. This couple just love music.
Yeah.
And like one of them, like if one of them's working, the other one might still go and watch a DJ and just dance and just have a good time. And I'm like, bro, that is
Bro, I've got
cool.
into that. I've got into that now.
Sick.
There's like the things that I've gotten into recently is radio stations, in terms of like there are all of these like groups of like DJs now that they've started all around the world.
Yeah.
That you can actually go and bro, that drink is killing me, eh?
Bro, it's the Iron Brew.
Bro, I'm bro.
It's what? Sorry
about that.
Say that again, bro.
I'm bro.
Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. But like there's a lot of these groups of DJs now that like they've started their own radio stations and they're starting to travel the world.
Okay,
like, and
cool.
they're putting on these events, and bro, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like I went to one last year. It was called Selection Radio. That was sick. I really wanted to go to one called Apartment Life, but I missed
Is this
out.
where like on YouTube they do those live videos and then you can just watch them?
Of them
They're cool,
DJing, and
man.
there's like people in the background.
I've watched
just
a few of those. They're cool. When
Yeah.
I'm cleaning the house, I put them on and vibe into them.
Bro, it's such a vibe, man.
Yeah.
And those have become really cool. So like not specifically, so like now when I look at music, I'm not specifically looking at one DJ, like to say, but I'm looking at like which groups do I vibe with, like Apartment Life, love Apartment Life, like Selection, like bro, love them, like it's like really cool, just
That's
good
cool.
vibes, bro.
Yeah,
good
that's
music.
good. I this was maybe during the break too. I went and watched Dom Dollar. Bro, it was good.
Yeah,
It was a last minute decision. I was like, I'm gonna go watch Dom Dollar this weekend.
You went and watched him when he did his own show, right?
Yeah, it was just him. Well, there was
yeah.
like people obviously before, but yeah.
Bro,
was
he played the week before, and he played with a DJ called Solomon.
I've heard, yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I've
like
heard.
Solomon again, bro.
He played at Pika, yeah. That was like on the Sunday.
And again,
before.
Solomon is a dude that's been around for years.
Yeah.
Like he's like everyone in like a lot of people in Australia would like love that dude. Like, and bro, like man, that guy's music. The fact that those two played on the same night was wild.
Was it?
Because they're different types of music.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So like when I actually watched the videos and stuff of them, like you can, if you didn't really like know that type of music, you wouldn't hear the difference.
Yeah.
But like they were different.
Okay.
But it was cool, man. Like just seeing them merge, and they just threw that up over the weekend.
Yeah, I believe so. That's what a few people in the gym were telling me. Yeah, it's just been cool. It was a really cool gig. Like the atmosphere, the setting, like the lights, the fire, like it was.
We got to go do that, eh? Like
cool.
we got to go to like not a rave, but like go to a festival.
Yeah, we got to do something.
We'll take Cut to the Chase to the festival.
Ooh,
just to have some wholesome. Try and have some wholesome catch ups with
counseling.
people.
Let's have a counseling tent.
How do you feel taking them?
Awesome. Yeah. So we've done a bit over the last couple of months, but we're back, and the goal would be what? So we're going to continue to release content that is wholesome. I remember talking to you during the break and saying, hey, I actually want to offer a little bit more like therapeutic content, like a little bit more of actually what I do rather than just entertainment. Like I want to give the people some tips, strategies, theory, education. And so, we will be doing a bit of that throughout. Definitely like in the episodes that we've got to come. We've got some, I think we're talking about like self-diagnosis, those kinds of things. We're talking about like mental health and why we only access those services as part of a breakdown instead of being proactive. And so, there's lots of kind of things that I think.
But some of the EPs that we've got coming up are wild.
Yeah, there's some interesting topics.
Like, and it's just so cool that we're all in.
Yeah.
You know, we're all in for our community. We're all in for men around the world and women around the world that like might like the insight to sort of how we think and how we do things. But yeah, bro, super excited for like the next, this year.
Yeah, me too, bro. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But as we wrap up, what we were doing in our previous episodes was a gratitude moment.
100.
Something that we're grateful for, something that we're thankful for, and I was thinking about this earlier. I think my gratitude, I've used this before, so I'm not going to use it. Melbourne, I'm grateful for Melbourne. Like the other day, I was driving over the West Gate. Honestly, I got a little bit teary. I was like, this place is just sick. Like the sun was coming over the bay. It was like orange skies. It's just glass water, city. Just incredible. So I'm not going to use that. But I think what I'm grateful for has been the weather. It's been hot.
Damn.
She's been
that's a good one.
HAWT, man.
Yeah.
35 pluses. It's been nice. I've actually enjoyed it. I'm a winter guy, traditionally.
Same.
I love winter, but this summer I've been like, it's on.
Winter fashion, bro. Like, man, you can't beat winter fashion.
Yeah.
Layers
on
layers on layers.
There's levels to this.
I'll tell you what, bro. The truth to like, if for me to love like summer, is a 6-pack.
Take the clothes off,
bruh. You will see me not wear a shirt cutting hair.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Nah, jokes.
Imagine
like,
being. I was in Coles the other day.
That's jokes. No one.
There was a guy walking around with no top on in Coles the other day, and I was like, bro, brazy, like confident, love it.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't.
What is that whole thing of like?
I wouldn't do it.
When does togs become like bra and undies and jocks?
Yeah, true.
You know,
true.
like my personal theory on this: if you can't see the ocean, those are undies and bras.
And you're walking around in your little white fronts.
Yeah, if you're near a beach, you can still see the ocean. Sweet, we're good.
Yeah, true.
But if you can't see the ocean and you're in public, you're wearing jocks, bro.
You're just going out. I think I would also feel a little bit uncomfortable if there was no beach around to be walking around in just
Can you imagine you in the mall? Just
some little budgies.
No, I just came from the beach. Yeah. What, like 5 kilometers away?
Yeah, just in High Point. It's the same with like no shoes. Like I walk around, I like to walk around with no shoes on. It's just my thing. Like just, connect with who I am. When we were in America, we walked to this kind of like food store. Whole Foods. We went to Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I walked in with no shoes on. The lady was like, bruh, where are your shoes? I was like, just come from the beach. And she's like, nah, man, we don't do that here. Go put your shoes on. I literally had to go back to the car and put my shoes on.
Yeah, that's America for you.
Yeah.
That's America for you. Hey, put your shoes on. I'm good.
Put your shoes on, bro.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah, true.
Okay, lady, I'll put my shoes on.
Thanks. Yeah. Right, that was like little story, but like when I went from primary school to high school, in primary school, you run around with no shoes.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, like whatever. I went to high school, where like lunchtime came around, took off my shoes. No one took their shoes off. And I was
like in the playground, like.
Oh, like just around the park and around school.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just like take my shoes off here. And bro, all the seniors and like all the years above me were just like, yo, why are your shoes off? And I was like, we not built like that? Bro, I was like straight up, I was just like, yo, damn, these are staying on all day. Like, the boy's gonna be barking.
Dogs are barking.
Right.
What about you? What are you grateful for?
I am grateful for. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure as in like there's a lot of things to be grateful for. I'm grateful for Newport.
Newport?
Yeah.
The place that you live.
The place where the shop is.
Shoppers,
yeah, where the shop is. Man, like honestly, if Newport ain't in the top 3 suburbs to live in Melbourne, I don't know what that list is.
What do you like about Newport? I'm moving house soon, and I'm trying to think about where I want to go.
When I say Newport, I'll say it like this, right? When I say Newport, I say like inner west.
Yeah,
like, the inner west. Man, like the inner west is just full of like families, like young families, young professionals. people that are going in like the same direction as like we're going in.
Yeah.
But like the best thing about like this area is that everyone's so supportive.
Yeah.
Like, you know, local, like, yeah, bro, every place has got those, like, you know, little ducks that are running around
Yeah.
causing chaos. But, like, the majority of people that live in Newport and that are in this area are super supportive of, like, local businesses.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and
cool.
I only have to say, like, you know, a huge gratitude moment is to, like, this area and for what they give.
Supporting your business.
Yeah, for what they do for, like, our business and stuff. And, like, man, it's not just me. There's other boys that work in the shop.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're so supportive of the other boys.
Yeah, that's so good, man.
Like, you know, and it's why, like, I love this area and I love to raise my family here.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
that's something that I would, like, look in the future to. Like, if there's a place to raise your kids and stuff, like, now that we're hitting our 30s, like, the inner west would be the perfect place.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah. So I'm really grateful
cool,
for
man.
this area.
Yeah, that's wholesome.
Newport, 3-0,
Yeah,
whatever.
let's go. So, guys, that is today's episode. We thought we'd just start off by like letting you guys know where we've been. Not necessarily a specific topic to talk through today, just kind of like a bit of a yarn.
Have a little dabble in a few things.
Kind of took a tangent on business and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like to hear your thoughts around business and stuff. It's good to hear. But guys, if you are new here, we would love for you guys to subscribe,
Love.
like, comment.
Did I say love?
You said love. You can love on Instagram
Bro, love us.
or on Spotify. Give us some love on Spotify.
Yeah, love us on Spotify. Like follow all our pages from Instagram. We might have a TikTok soon.
Yep.
YouTube, like, you know, if it's something that we always say, right? Like if it's something that you reckon someone would benefit from, like, you know, then send it to them.
Let them know.
Like, you know, let them know. Like, let it
them
be
know what's going
their
on.
present for Valentine's Day. Even
Yeah,
though
for sure.
2
Could
weeks
help
in.
them on their journey to work or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just wholesome. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming back. Your boys are back. We will be here next week with some more episodes. But until then, stay smooth. We'll catch you next week.
See ya. I am blue.